Hi guys, welcome to my channel starring Nicole. Today's video is going to be about the things that I had to do prior to me applying to the School of Nursing. Currently, I got accepted into the University of Maryland School of Nursing, and this video is going to talk about everything that I had to do before applying there, and also just explaining the program a little bit more. And I tried to record this video just like going off of my head and trying to say the components of the nursing program at the University of Maryland College Park, but I couldn't. So I'm just gonna read off of prior to applying to the School of Nursing. I did 2 years at the University of Maryland College Park, and at that school they offer a program that most people don't really know about, but it's called the UMDSON, Guaranteed Admission Pathway. I was reading that off my computer, but yeah, I'm just gonna read the explanation that they have online, and I'll put the link down below so you can also click on the actual page and and look at all the details that I'm gonna talk about in the video, but you'll have it by yourself. But basically, it's a pathway that will streamline progression from UMCP to University of Maryland School of Nursing, allowing students to earn a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing in as few as 4 years. This program guarantees admission to the University of Maryland School of Nursing for eligible applicants upon successful completion of Phase 1 of the admissions pathway. And I guess I just completed Phase 1, and so they had a breakdown of what Phase 1 consists of. And so the first thing is that you have to complete 59 prerequisite credits at the University of Maryland College Park. And I'm not sure if they have it at other colleges in Maryland. I know UMBC and Towson kind of offer the same thing, but I don't know if it's exactly the same. But basically, the first step in Phase 1 is completing 59 prerequisites. And then in those classes, you have to maintain a minimum overall GPA of a 3.25. And then in your science courses, your GPA has to be at least a 3.0. And you can't receive any grade below a B minus. And so those major science courses that you can't get a B minus, anything lower than a B minus in, is chemistry, microbiome, anatomy and physiology, and anatomy physiology 1 and 2. So those are the main science courses that you can't afford anything lower than a B minus. But basically, let me put this down. This video is gonna just talk about all the classes that I took, what specifically I took to count as certain classes. So here you go. So the major classes that you have to have, that it's the same throughout all programs, not programs, but it's the same no matter what. You can't just take different classes to count for that certain credit. Is general chemistry. You have to take the lab. You have to take anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. You have to take microbiome, and you also have to take human growth and development and nutrition and statistics. Those are the main courses that it's the same no matter what. Then the other classes that you have to take are, you have to take an English 1, a level 100, or that's what you call it, a level 100, and a level 200, which is it could be creative writing, comp 2, or writing in literature. You have to take psychology. Boy, that's another video, because psych really, I don't know why it did, but it really messed me up. But you have to take psych, you have to take sociology, you have to take a certain level of math, which is, it could be college algebra, calculus, or pre-calculus. It doesn't matter, but they all count at the University of Maryland. You have to take a social science, humanity. You have to take 3 humanities and 3 general electives. And so basically, I'm just gonna read y'all what I took specifically for these certain classes that are not general classes. What I did for my 2 years at the University of Maryland College Park, I first took my freshman semester. That was fall 2016. I took some other classes, but the main ones that were important to this program, I took my English 101. I took Math 113, because math is not my strong suit. So math 113 is still counted. I'm still in the nursing program. Like, it doesn't matter what math you take, as long as, I think the lowest math you're allowed to take is math 113, and that's what I took because no one was about to do calc or anything like that. Okay. But anywho's, and then finally I took Psych 100, and that was my first semester freshman year. Then my second semester freshman year, I took nutrition, biology, sociology, because you're supposed to take a sociology class, and so I took Soc 105. And then to count for my social science elective, I took African American Studies, which is a wonderful class, by the way. But and that was all the classes that I took my second semester freshman year. And then so over the summer, in order for me to complete the program in time, in the 2 years that they like require of you, I had to take classes over the summer. And so I took chemistry and what was it? I took chemistry and my general elective. I chose Children and Families, which is FMSC 332. I took that one, those two classes over the summer. Oh, and I also took Women's Studies, and that also counted as the Humanities elective. So I took 3 classes over the summer. It was a lot. The Women's Studies and Children and Family. Wait, what's it called? Children and Family, or something like that. Yeah, those 2 classes that I took that online, and then I took chemistry at a community college. And the reason why the program only allows you to take one science outside of like your actual school. So the way I did it, and like for me, the University of Maryland is like really far from where I live, so I couldn't like commute or stay on campus. So I took that one at a community college, and it was acceptable because they allow one science, like major science, outside of your school. So that's what I did over the summer. And then the fall of my second year, I took Anatomy 1. I took microbio, human development, and for my humanity elective 2, I took Latino literature. It was actually a really cool class, and it's not to say it was an easy A, but I worked hard for my A, and it was an interesting class. I think there are a lot of different options that you can take for your humanities, but I just wanted to get a feel of different cultures since I am going to be a nurse, and I need to understand like just where different cultures come from, or I guess. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then finally my last semester at the University of Maryland College Park, my last semester I took Anatomy 2, I took Statistics 100, I took my 200 level English, which was I think it was creative writing, or writing fiction. That's what it was. Writing fiction. Let me tell you, that was the best decision I ever made. It was such an easy class, and I don't really like writing per se, but instead of taking like a hard like literature class or something where you're like writing essays and all that stuff, I was able to take a class that was just like a relaxing class for myself. I was stress free. I didn't have a lot to do in terms of like turning in assignments for that class, but yeah, that's just my personal opinion why I took creative writing writing fiction instead of like a really like hardcore 200 level class, English class. And then finally I took theater as my last humanities. That was so basically the way I set it up for the classes I was going to take my last semester at the University of Maryland was really, really chill. I'm not even gonna lie. But Anatomy 2, don't get me wrong, it was really hard, but I ended up getting A's in most of my class. Yeah, the only thing that I got a B in was Anatomy 2 because that joint is hard. Like, I mean, I love it. I prefer it more than Anatomy 1, but hey, that's another video. But yeah, so basically that's the outline of the classes that I took for the 2 years at University of Maryland College Park. And what I will say is do take advantage of the advising. There's only one specific advisor for the University of Maryland, like in terms of this program, but just like really sit down and plan out how you want to do this program. This is not a program where you just sit down and you're like, oh, I want to do it. If you really want to stick to it, you have to, like, in order to finish it in the 2 years. And the way they do it, they give you they give you an option of having doing it for 3 years, and then also transferring to the School of Nursing. But in general, I would say just have an idea of, okay, what classes, when do I want to take it, and just, I think the main point is, if you want to do this program, actually make up your mind that you want to do it. You can't kind of say, oh, maybe I want to do it, or maybe I don't want to do it, because it's really time sensitive. You have 2 years to complete all these prerequisites, and there's not really much time to take classes over and over again if you don't get the minimum of a B minus. So I would say, if this is something that you really want to do, if nursing is something that you really want to pursue a career in, just make up your mind and just do it. Do this program, because in the beginning, I was not sure whether or not I wanted to do it, but then I was just like, you know what, I do want to become a nurse. That's another video too, why I decided to become a nurse. But since I was able to make up my mind that I wanted to do it earlier on, I was able to fit my classes in a way that I would finish in the 2 years that they allotted for us. And so, yeah, I have a lot to say concerning this program, so there might be a part 2 to this video, maybe or maybe not. But thank you so much for just your time, for watching this video, and just supporting me on my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, you can comment them put them in the comment, or email me, or find out or something. But basically, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. This is my first video, and I'm really excited to give you guys advice and talk to you about my nursing journey and what I have, the experience that I have on this journey. So thank you for watching, and bye.